Today, guys, I'm excited because you know what we're about to do? We are going to show you guys a build that's going to make the game feel like it's a tactical one-shot game. And I'm going to tell you why, because this build is meant to do that. You'll be able to one-shot almost anything. And then even if you get these tankier guys, you'll be able to one-shot them after you break their helmet, as you guys saw right there. So if you guys are looking for one of those builds to feel like you are using a cheat code in the Division 2 because you know there's a lot of bullet sponging, this build breaks away from that mold and you can one-shot almost anything you want. So that's what I'm talking about. If you guys want to feel like you can just one-shot everything, this is going to be the build for you. And I'm gonna show you a full build breakdown. For me, it's still one of the cleanest builds to run on Heroic and down. If I was doing Countdown, I probably wouldn't run this build. And I'll also show you guys how to make it feel even stronger. So in case you guys want to use it on group play, if you guys want to run it on other harder difficulties, you guys can. Recommendation, stick to Heroic, and then anything below it works good. I wouldn't run this on Countdown just because the way things are scaled on there, but it can work if you guys fully max out the damage. But again, this is gonna be better for Heroic, group play, solo play, open world missions, and pretty much that's what we'll probably run with it. But as you guys see, one-shotting everything in the game is kind of crazy, right? And like it shouldn't be a thing, but it is a thing in the Division 2, and that's what I like about it. Oh my Jesus, how did that happen? And if you miss shots, don't worry, you got enough bonus armor to keep you alive, and then you can just get that headshot that you need, boom, and then you can just continue on. So don't worry if you miss too many shots. It's kind of it's expected, especially if you're running no scope like me. You just want to make sure you pop them off. There we go, and then we just have one section over here. So hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy this one, because this is my go-to build for farming anything in the Division 2. If you are new, well, this is gonna be the build that you need. One build I would create is this one right here, just because of the way it works. Boom, just look at that, look at that. Oh my Jesus, this is a cheat code, boys. And this is what I'm talking about, so easy, so easy. I feel like I haven't missed 5 months, but I have, and I come back and this build is still godlike. Oh my Jesus, they still haven't nerfed it. Thing is still doing everything you need to do in the game. So, do you need another build? Maybe for something else. But if you're gonna farm Heroic content and you just want to one-shot everything like this, oh no! Why are you doing this to me? No, you didn't. Oh my Jesus, guys. That is what I'm talking about. Super easy to use. So, I'm sure you guys want to see the build because obviously that was just absolutely amazing. Let's get into it. So for the weapon, we are using an SR1 replica. You can actually run any sniper rifle you want, but you do want to be able to run a sniper rifle that's going to allow you to run determined. And that's what I currently have on this one. After killing an enemy with the headshot, the next shot landed on the enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. So you want to have determined. This one has 15% expertise. Do you need to have the expertise on there? No, it will still do the one shot. We have marksman rifle, headshot damage, and damage sharks out of cover. For the grips, we have headshot damage for the 3%, just a little hollow sight. Now if you want to put a full scope on there to get more headshot damage and be able to zoom in, go ahead and do that. 5 rounds, accuracy and accuracy. For your secondary, I have the backfire because I'm leveling it up, but ideally probably run the Scorpio. This is going to be your best bet, your best friend, especially if people are pushing you. So you might have guessed it, we are running the Hotshot, probably one of the best sniper build pieces in the game, right? Because of the way the 4-piece works. You have 30% marksman rifle damage, 30% weapon handling, 30% headshot damage, and then obviously headache. First headshot with the MR will increase your next headshot by 20%. Second headshot will increase your marksman rifle, will give 10% bonus armor, right? And then the third consecutive headshot will refill your magazine. So you can constantly always have, never have to reload, right? And look, fourth headshot forward, agents will get all 3 bonuses. So you can have a huge chunk of bonus armor. And the way I have this set up, it gives you even more. But I'll show you something you guys can do to get more damage. Just on this mask alone, I have armor, headshot damage, headshot damage. If you need more damage, you can switch this to weapon damage, and then that'll give you more damage on the build. For the chest piece, we're running the Walker and Harris chest piece. Is gonna give us 5% weapon damage. We have weapon damage here, and then we have headshot damage, weapon handling, headshot damage mod, and then perfect headhunter. Why is perfect headhunter good? After killing an enemy with your headshot, your next weapon hit is 30 seconds, deals additional 150%. this damage is capped at 800%, but if we have more than 150% headshot damage, that goes up to 1,250%. So that's why you see those crazy numbers. For the holsters, our second piece of hotshot, this is gonna be weapon damage, headshot damage. You can see it's not even optimized, it's not even maxed, and it's still amazing. For our knee pads, we have our third piece of hotshot, so it's gonna be weapon damage, headshot damage. Again, we can gain some more weapon damage here. For our gloves, we have our fourth and final piece, weapon damage, headshot damage. And then for our backpack, we have the Raleigh backpack, 10% marksman rifle damage, weapon damage. We have weapon handling, headshot damage, and a headshot damage mod. Now I have Bloodsucker on here. This pairs really good with the 4-piece and how it works. So killing an enemy refreshes a stack of 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Now the max stack is 10. So you can't, that's why you can have a nice chunk of bonus armor, especially if you chain those kills together. Now what I will tell you is if you guys want to run this in a group, well, maybe you get rid of Bloodsucker, go with Vigilance, and that's going to give you that extra to get that first headshot, and then obviously continue the body shot, body shot, body shot. But again, this is how you guys want to run this build, especially if you guys are going to run solo. Probably the best combination for this. If we take a look at the stats, you'll see right off the bat, we have 10% critical hit chance. We have 45% critical hit damage, 267% headshot damage. So we're getting that extra bonus from Chain Killer, right? We have 2.1% reload time, which we don't have to reload. 53% reload speed bonus. We don't have to because we're going to constantly get those headshots. Accuracy 73%, stability 68%, and then weapon swap speed 43%. But overall, this is how I run it. I'm sitting at 900,000 armor because I do have that one blue core. If you feel like you're hitting way too hard, you can actually put 2 blue cores on your build and still be able to one-shot. But again, you want to go less blue cores if you run it in a group. That way you're still able to one-shot enemies. Now, if we take a look at the skills, always run a Reviver Hive, especially if you're running solo, ideally. And then for your second skill, probably go with the Decoy, would probably be my combination. But overall, this is the build right here. Probably one of not the best solo player builds in the game. It makes you feel like you're just playing a tactical shooter. Absolutely amazing, and something that I would recommend all of you guys to try if you haven't already. If you're new, put this together, very easy. You just need a 4-piece hotshot, 1-piece Araldi, 1-piece Walker, and then get yourself a nice sniper rifle. Again, you can run any sniper you want. That's up to you. I am running the SR1. I like it because it has a cartridge versus just single reloading. But if you want to use the M700 that has it, let me see if I have one. I don't have one on me, but there's a ton of different ones you guys can use. But yeah, the SR1 replica is kind of my go-to. But that's the build right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, nothing but skills out.